VCISO Cyberwatch, May 23, 2025. Strategic Cybersecurity Intelligence Brief, powered by vciso-au. Stay informed, stay prepared, stay secure. 1. Ransomware Outlook, ANZ Region. Sees no new incidents in last 24 hours. Summary. No new ransomware attacks or dark web breach disclosures were reported across Australia and New Zealand in the past 24 hours. While this lull is positive, organizations should remain alert. VCISO.au recommendation. Use this downtime to reassess ransomware response plans. Conduct tabletop exercises and ensure offline immutable backups are in place and tested. Maintain network segmentation to limit lateral movement during potential incidents. 2. Critical Samsung. Magic Info. 9 server flaw. Added to CISA KEV catalog. Details. CISA has listed CVE 2025-4632, a severe vulnerability, CVSS 9.8, in Samsung Magic Info 9 server, prior to version 21.1052, in its known exploited vulnerabilities catalog. This flaw allows attackers to write arbitrary files with system-level privileges due to improper path restrictions. VCISO.au recommendation. Immediately apply vendor patches or disable affected services if patching is not feasible. Restrict access to management interfaces and monitor logs for unauthorized file access. Integrate KV monitoring into your vulnerability management lifecycle. 3. Windows Server 2025. Bad successor. Vulnerability enables domain compromise. Details. A newly discovered privilege escalation technique called bad successor exploits Windows Server 2025's Delegated Managed Service Accounts, DMSAs. While designed to replace legacy service accounts securely, a flaw in the migration logic could allow unauthorized privilege inheritance under specific conditions. VCISO.au recommendation. Avoid premature deployment of Windows Server 2025 in production. Review service account usage and audit DMSA configurations. Apply the principle of least privilege and disable automatic privilege inheritance where possible. 4. Russian threat actors abuse cloud services to deliver Luma Stealer malware. Details. A new campaign orchestrated by Russian actors uses Oracle Cloud, Scaleway, and Tigris to distribute Luma Stealer malware. The operation employs convincing social engineering tactics, including fake game downloads and reCAPTCHA pages, to lure victims. VCISO.au recommendation. Implement cloud-aware security controls, such as Cloud Access Security Brokers, KSBs. Educate staff on social engineering risks and block high-risk domains and file types at the gateway level. Use DNS filtering and sandbox suspicious downloads. 5. Unpatched Versa. Concerto vulnerabilities. Enable remote code execution and auth bypass. Details. Researchers disclose 3 major vulnerabilities in Versa Concerto, including 1 critical flaw, CVSS 10.0, allowing attackers to bypass authentication and upload malicious files for code execution. Versa has yet to confirm remediation efforts. VCISO.au recommendation. If Versa Concerto is in use, isolate it from public networks immediately. Monitor for IOCs and unauthorized access attempts. Contact the vendor for patch timelines and consider alternative secure orchestration tools if updates are delayed. 6. Netrix Password. Secure flaw allows remote code execution via document links. Details. A critical vulnerability in Netrix Password Secure, up to v9.2.2, permits authenticated users to execute malicious payloads by manipulating document links, bypassing file upload restrictions. VCISO.au recommendation. Update to the latest Netrix version once patched. Conduct a full audit of shared documents and enforce stricter whitelisting on file handling. Use application whitelisting and EDR solutions to detect abnormal executions. 7. CityWorks 0-day. Exploited by Chinese APT to deploy IIS shell malware. Details. CVE 2025-0994, a 0-day in CityWorks, is actively exploited by Chinese-speaking group UAT 6382. Targets include U.S. local governments. Attackers are implanting malware via IIS web servers for persistent access and surveillance. VCISO.au recommendation. Immediately apply Trimble's IOCs and mitigation advice. Conduct internal threat hunting focused on IIS activity. Restrict access to asset management systems and segment administrative systems from external-facing services. 8. Ransomware exposure list, last 24 hours, United States. Murphy, Pearson, Bradley, and Feeney, Pierce County Library System. Professional Testing Corporation, PTC, The Haymond Law Firm. Bronx Pro Group, Malaysia. Wawasan Dengkil SDNBSI, Croatia. Adria Grupa, United Arab Emirates. Coca-Cola, UAE Division. Ecuador. CACSPMEC, Cooperativa de Ahorro y Crédito de los Servidores Públicos del Ministerio de Educación y Cultura, France. Radiolog.Paris, IMF plus RIM Mausens Nollet, Spain. Simalga. Final note from vciso.au. Australia and New Zealand remain relatively untouched this week, but the global threat landscape continues to shift. Critical infrastructure, software supply chains, and endpoint security are under siege. Ensure your cybersecurity program is both proactive and verifiable. By Anil Yelamati.